We're off to find these abandoned farmhouses. We've been here once before, haven't we?
Oh yes.
So we thought we would film it. So we're coming up to it, but it's in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of the woods. So we're just on track. Hopefully we can find them again. Quite a long journey, isn't it? Ooh. It's lush woodlands.
Oh yes.
In the Forest of Dean.
Yes.
Blaize Bailey. There's no known history about the farmhouses, but we can see that there's a milking parlour, and it looks like it used to be the Blaize Bailey Farm.
Yeah.
And there's like enough space for like 13 cows, and I think they have like a shed. They have an old barn there.
Pigsty.
We think they may have had pigs, but we're not sure.
Troughs.
So we're just gonna go and try and find it again. It's boiling. I don't know why I'm wearing a jumper. Oh dear. See, look at this beautiful sun. Ah,
and fresh air.
ooh. It's not far from the viewpoint, really.
No.
Ah.
So have to branch off to
I
the
think
left.
I think they were like the 1890s. We think that they were made. So the houses were built. The old farmhouses. There's 2 cottages and a barn and a milking parlour and like an old, I think it was for the machinery at the back, and it's just overlooking the river, and I think the River Severn Bridge as well. You can see in the distance. I'm going to try and get some drone footage.
Beautiful place to be.
So we'll see what happens. It's lush. You get lots of views, lots of nice views up here. Ooh. I think we're coming up to the path. It's just off into the woods, isn't it? Just got to find it. I think it's down here. It's lush country. It's so hot today. I think we're on the right track to find these farmhouses. Ooh. Oof. It's lush. Sort of see them already. They're over there somewhere. Come to the end of here. You wouldn't even know these were here.
No, you wouldn't.
It took a lot of digging to try and find these farmhouses on the internet. Having a look around, found the photos, and then I had a look on Google Maps. But they're so old, and it's a shame we didn't come years before, because they were more intact then. They are like nearly ruins, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but it's still interesting to see.
Anything without a roof on.
Still nice though.
Oh yeah. Beautiful spot to live. I expect at one time they would have supplied the village with milk.
Yes. It looks like it would have been like a family home with a farm. Quite out of the way, and they would have had a lot of land.
Not very big.
It's not huge, but it's like a small little house, cottage, but there's 2 cottages. But it's just the fact it's near all this open land as well.
Are they connected to each other?
Yeah, I think so. So we're nearly there, we're on the right track now. It's just up here. But trying to find history about these farmhouses is quite hard online. So I don't know if there's any history of any family deaths in this place or... Oh. No, it's just here. See it beyond the trees. And we came here once before in the pouring rain. So it's nice that it's actually nice weather to go and explore. And maybe get some drone footage. There they are. Nestled in the countryside of the Forest of Dean. Such a nice place to live. There. There it is. Right, that's one of the cottages, isn't it? Oh. And this is the barn. This is the old barn. See the gate. This probably would have been where the cows were in, wouldn't it? They would have been kept in here. It looks like some sort of water butt up here. Probably where they kept the water in there. I mean, this is quite good in here. Still quite intact. Yeah. It's a lovely little barn. And that is the milking parlour over there. But yeah, you see the front of the cottage. It's really bad. Quite bad disrepair now. It's falling apart. It's quite unstable. The floors are all gone pretty much. But it's still a lovely cottage. Yeah, I don't know whether that used to be like... Probably a garage. And there was like a tiny little garden in there, probably for roses and flowers. But yes, this milking shed is quite nice. Milking parlour. Look at the nature's taken over. But yeah, they would have had about 13 cows in these. It's really nice. Oh look, there's a bird nest. Little bird nest in there. I think there is pigeons that usually live in here. But yes, nature's definitely taken over. I think people have been in here. Old drain. Yeah, you can see through here. You see the barn from over here. Water butt. It's been lush. Lush little farmhouse. But this looks really good. Beautiful place. Yeah, you come out of here, everything's overgrown. Got the water butt. And then I think under there, not sure what would have been stored under there. I'm not 100% sure if they would have had pigs or if that is just where the bales of hay would have been stored. But isn't it gorgeous? Take you over to the house. got to be like 1800s, I think. All the tiles have come off the roof. That's seen better days. More tiles. Not sure if it would have been easier coming from this way or the other way. Yeah, you can see how damaged, how bad it is in there. Yeah, it's pretty bad. You look up at the window, it looks ready to go. And the door on its last legs. But wouldn't it have been a nice little family home? And a little fireplace. I mean, it's quite spacious. See where all the floors would have been. It's hanging on by a thread. And there's the old stairs. Steps leading up to the floor. And you get a good view of you can see the door over there and the little fireplace there. I just think it's a lovely little cottage. Obviously nature has grown since I last came. Wasn't this overgrown? I expect it'll take over this whole house. That's part of the floor, I think, and the two doors. And there's the old fireplace. Probably would have had a stove. You can imagine them with their little hot ironed, metal iron things that they would have used for ironing, and the little kettle. Come through here. And yes, I think quite a lot of the floor's gone. There's the little window at the top in the bedroom. Over here. See the little stove. Oh yeah, that's come down more. That was intact because I couldn't see the door properly. So yeah, it's deteriorating quite quickly. Even though it's a really old place. Since I last came. Don't know if they've had bad weather down here. Yeah, there's the stove. Good look at it. Not much left. See inside the stove. It's quite cool. Get a good view outside. Blaize Bailey. Alright. Lovely little farmhouse. Come out this door then. Don't know where she's gone. Sun shining bright. Then you go down here. There's another little cottage down here. Alright, come down here. And the next cottage is here. It's just up here. I could probably make it around through there. But there's two different ways into this cottage. You either go through the overgrownness down here and make your way in, because the old cottage is right here. Probably could make my way in through here. Yeah, this is the back entrance. See the come up, all the plaster's come off the wall, and all the slates have all come off. I mean, it's quite a nice area. Slush. And then you find this. See the old chimney up there? Walkway into here. And there's a massive tree. And whatever they use this place, this area out here for. But I mean, it's quite cute. And there is a bed in here, I did see last time. Yeah, there's like a bedpost. It'll focus right there. See the old bed. So I'm guessing this would have been like some sort of bedroom, I think. Got the little door. And then you come around here. Come around here, you go into there. I think that would have been another bedroom up there. Obviously the top floor. But this, I would have thought would be a kitchen area. I know it's quite small, but they got the stove. Might have to add a bit of footage, because I think this was actually more intact than last time I came, so I might have to go through it and have a look. I think it's getting worse actually in here. But yeah, there won't be much left of this anytime soon. But yeah, that would have been the stove. Lots of bricks. Yeah, the wall, I think so. Wow, that's pretty bad. Tree is obviously growing into it. The roof's gone. I swear there was a roof last time I come in here, so I'm going to have to check that. Yeah, the bed. There's a massive, that looks like a double bed. An old double bed. And the old fireplace. There. An old stove type fireplace there. Because back years ago, houses used to have more than one fireplace in a house. So that was the only way they could heat the house. They didn't have like central heating or anything like that in those days. So this would have been the front door. You come in. But yeah, this room, there's another fireplace there. I can't believe how overgrown it's got. They even got the old letterbox. And a little doorknob. I might just film for the door because it's quite hard. I'm not going to go in there, look. But yeah, there's the old bed. See the old bed there? And there's another fireplace up there. Yeah, this is getting ready to go. Such a shame, really. I'm coming out, I'll film the outside. Yeah, it's through the window. That would have been the front door there. And a little window there. I think they must have had a heavy gust of wind up here recently. The old chimney. But you wouldn't know that cottage was there. It's so overgrown and covered with trees, and you wouldn't even know it was there. But yeah, I think that's a bit of a death trap to go in now, unfortunately. Alright, I'll try and work out how to get out now. And work my way up to the barn up there. It's lush. That's the other barn. Overlooking like the River Severn. Gonna work our way up there. And I think the other part would have probably held all the machinery. Tractors and all sorts, diggers, whatever they used. Yeah, right there. And head up here. It's a lush day. It's the big metal. See the River Severn and the old barn house. Gonna make our way up there. Don't know if they put electric fencing around here. It's the old barn. Shame they don't still use it, really. Gonna go in here. Seems to be lots of barbed wire around here, so you've got to be careful. Big barn doors. It's lush. This would have been great for them in the winter. And you know it's a barn when they have these slanty windows, these sort of triangle-like windows. Yeah. Don't know if something's been digging in here. Something's been digging holes. See if we can, I don't know where she's gone. Get a good view from here. It's lush, lush. And the roof looks quite good really, apart from that beam. It looks like that beam's rotting. Otherwise the roof looks like it's been redone. I think the barn itself is a lot older than the roof. Yeah, lots of barbed wire. Yeah, open to the land. I think I can see my mother over there. Barbed wire. Let's go down here. And there's a lot of stingers down here. Lots of stinging nettles. This is the old part of the barn. Another part of the barn. Another quick look. Ooh, this is lovely. The end has gone. The end has been a bit destroyed. Part of it's rotted. And you get all this overgrownness. Part of the other end of the barn. I don't know if animals would have been housed in here or whether this was for storage. Potentially could have been for storage. I just wish there was some history. I think something else has been digging in here. Looks like someone's tried to get up onto the window. And then overlooking the perfect view. It's quite interesting. Ooh, that doesn't look too good. And that's pretty much it, really. There's some old ruins over there of an old farmhouse. There's not much left.